video will explore how to invite users to take a skills audit. Let's take a look at inviting a small number of users to take a skills audit. Step number 1 would be to select the skills audit that you want your users to take from your library. Each skills audit has a small envelope icon next to the name. Click on the envelope icon, which will then take you to the Invites and submenu Invite Users page. Your selected skills audit will now appear in the drop-down area shown at the top here. Alternatively, you can select Invites, Invite Users, but then you would need to select your desired skills audit from the drop-down area here at the top. Step number 2 is then to enter the email address, first name and last name, as well as user status of the person or group of people that you want to invite. Step number 3 would be to review the invite wording, whether that being the subject line or then making changes to the actual invite wording here. If you would like to make changes to the default invite wording here, you can also go to Settings and Skills Audit Invite. And here you can then create your own personalized message. Let's then come back to step number 4 of the skills audit process, and here you have an option to set an expiry date. So here you can set an expiry date to this invite, and you would then click Send Invite. This step will then prompt the following routines to take place in the background. It creates your user profile on the KnowledgeSmart system. It adds them to your user list, so you will find them under Users and User List. It will create a username and a password for each candidate and send out their individual skills audit email invite. Once you've sent your skills audit invite, you can head over to Invites and History to then view a list of sent invites. At the top here, you can filter to all invites, sent or completed. We will now review how to invite a larger group of users to take a skills audit. You have the option to batch invite larger groups of users to take a skills audit. So rather than entering their details one at a time here, you can invite them all at once from the Users and User List page of the dashboard. So step 1 would be to build your user list. You would then check the boxes next to the names that you wish to include in your invite. Step number 2 would then be to click the Invite Selected Users button. Now you're taken over to Invites and Invite Users, and notice all those users have been added for you automatically. You would then go ahead and select the applicable skills audit and continue on with the invite process. The last method of inviting we are going to be reviewing is called the self-invite tool. KnowledgeSmart administrators have the options to allow users to self-invite to tests, exams, surveys, and skill audits. from within their KnowledgeSmart user dashboard pages. The first step is to go to Settings, UI Options, and you want to make sure that under Allow Self-Invites Skill Audits, there is a tick. The next thing you want to check is under Library and KnowledgeSmart Skills Audits. By default, this last icon here will be shown in purple. When selected, it will turn green, which means it is enabled for self-invite. So if I want to remove access, I would then just select it again, and once again it turns purple. So let's go and take a look at a typical user journey then for the self-enrollment workflow. So here we are inside Annie the Architect's individual user page. The user will navigate to self-invite, then select skill audits. They will see a list of available skill audit content that has been approved for self-deployment. They can select the magnifying glass icon to look at more details on that specific skills audit. To self-invite, they would select a skills audit and click the Add to Self-Invite button here. This will then generate an invite. The user will navigate to My Skills, and at the bottom of this page there is an area called Skills Audit History. And notice that one that we've just self-invited to is shown as a live link with today's date, and the user would then click the skill audit name to initiate the skills audit capture. A KnowledgeSmart administrator can stay on track with self-deployed invites by visiting the Skills Audit Invite History page. I hope you found this video about inviting users to take a skills audit helpful. See you in the next one.